Don't do nothing. This program is a suicide prevention initiative for high school students and is supported by Grassroots Crisis Center as part of their Change Matters program. This initiative focuses on you knowing your friends. You know when they're having a bad day, right? You know when they're having a bad week, right? What if a bad week turns into a bad few weeks or months? Would you do something? Don't do nothing is about empowering you to help a friend get the support needed if you think they might be in danger of hurting themselves. A national survey conducted by the Centers for Disease Control in 2013 found that 17% of students seriously considered attempting suicide in the last year. Nearly 14% made a plan for a suicide attempt. Almost 3% actually attempted suicide that resulted in treatment by a doctor or nurse. If we were to extrapolate those numbers and apply them to the 16,000 high school students in Howard County, that would be the equivalent of 442 students having made a suicide attempt in the last year, or about the total number of the freshman class in any Howard County high school. Suicide is preventable. If you think a friend might be thinking about suicide, please talk to a trusted adult like a parent, a teacher, a guidance counselor, a coach, or a minister. But if you don't have a trusted adult in your life, or it's late at night, or that trusted adult is not available, you can always call Grassroots Crisis Center. A professional crisis counselor always answers the phone. The hotline is staffed 24/7. Historically, Grassroots started as a suicide crisis hotline by college students. It has evolved to be the one and only crisis center in Howard County. It's important to know that Grassroots does not charge any fees for its services. Not all the calls that Grassroots receives are about suicide. Counselors talk to people concerned about relationships, pressures at school or work, homelessness, or even domestic violence. Any crisis you can think of, Grassroots has heard. Grassroots is there to listen and get people connected to the support they need to resolve a crisis. So would you know the signs if your friend needed help? These are just some of the most frequently recognizable signs that a friend might need your help to don't do nothing. Remember, you are the one that knows your friend better than anyone else. Don't just shrug it off or think that you can't do something. You can help. The services that Grassroots provides are critical to the mental health and well-being of our community. Change Matters is the initiative that tells students about Grassroots and its services. By knowing about Grassroots Crisis Center, you can be a resource connector. You can be a resource for a friend who might need help. Grassroots is a nonprofit that depends on the financial support of the Howard County community. Change Matters is a way students can support Grassroots, its services, and a friend that one day might need a crisis counselor. So when your school plans a fundraiser and asks for your support, don't do nothing. Did you know that you have the Grassroots Crisis Hotline number on the back of your student ID? Just in case you don't have your ID when you need it, please take out your cell phone and add Grassroots Hotline number to your contacts. Thank you.